Hi, this is David D. Hilster. I'm going to show a small demonstration and tutorial for the 2017 proceedings. This is not going to be an in-depth proceedings of ShareLatex. I try to put some of that in too, but each year we may change a little bit of how things happen. I'm going to log in as myself. You would log in with your email and password, and when you do that, you should see, if this has been set up for you already, your name. We're going to use Hector Bonilla today. You're seeing all these other names here because I'm the administrator, so I create all these folders for everybody. And so you can see people are working on their papers already. So let's say I'm Hector Bonilla. I would only see this folder normally unless he's already created other folders himself, which you have the right to do. You can use it. So I come in here and click on this, and you're going to see how we have the new folder set up working. You're going to notice here paper 2017 where it used to be just paper 1. That's because we have to distinguish it from paper 1, 2, and 3 from 2016. Some people have actually changed their older paper folders from last year to include the year in there, and that's what you see here. You also see there's a proceedings 2017.txt. The reason we have that because it has to change every year. You can say this year it's in Vancouver, and so that needs to be done. And if I open up paper 2017, again, this is what you're going to see. It's got a paper already in there. There's the paper right here. I call it AAA-paper. That keeps this on top because this is alphabetically ordered. So I'm going to just recompile this to show you that in fact it does compile. And you can see this is my paper from last year along with Robert Berger, and it gives you a pretty good small paper with graphics and everything to show you an example. Of course, you're going to go in here and change everything, but you only change this this file. You don't come over here and change any of these files. This one either. These are files you need to for our book, our proceedings format. So please only be editing this. The other things you're going to see here are actually my graphics. So you have graphics that you can upload, and then those graphics can be included in the paper. Again, I have a tutorial about that, but I will go fairly swiftly over this to show you. So in here, what you want to do is you want to look for wherever a title is to change that. Don't change any of this stuff in blue. That's especially above the what we call document area. You want to just change if you're Hector, then you want to check this to Hector Bonilla. Okay, Bonilla, Spanish, and put your title in here. Okay, you come down here. Oh, it's indexing my name for the index, so I'd put in Bonilla, Hector. There's only one of me in this case for him, and then I put my keywords in here. My author, again, I don't have David D. Hilster and Robert. I would put Hector Bonilla, and then I put my address in there, Hector Bonilla, and then I put my address and my email. Please leave it in this form, folks. I know people have been modifying this, but I have to go back and change it. We make a book and it has to be consistent. Oh, I want my paper this way. It doesn't work when you have rules of proceedings. I'm not going to explain. It just doesn't work. It doesn't compile, and that's a big headache for me. So please leave it as is. Now you have here you have abstract, and you can just put your stuff between the abstract. You don't have to do anything else. If you notice over here, you can see that it's printed out really nicely. The addresses and all this formatting is all automatic. All you have to do in here is put in your information. Fancy header is what goes on the top of this. So you would be Hector Bonilla, and then my title here, and that'll go on each top of the page. But again, okay, now when you start on this, you have a place in the document here that will really start where your paper is. And what you see here are examples of how to do that. You have CNPS heading section, you have CNPS subsection. So again, those are all here. You can put a subsection in here if you want for I don't think I have any subsections here, but you can do the same. Like if I wanted to make a subsection, I just change this to subsection. So you want to take a look at subsections and sections, learning how to do that. Any examples you can find, but you need to put the CNPS heading ahead of that. The reason is this is something I've programmed. This is the normal thing for LaTeX, subsection, subsection, subsection. You can use though, but all the sections you have to put this CNPS heading in front of it. This is the only way the book will work when we put it together. No need to explain why that. Here's a bibliography now. It's different from before. Last year we started on one way and had to do it in another. This bibliography now has to be at the end in the order you want them. It doesn't nicely order them. I know this is not real automatic and is not as easy, but this is the only way we can have bibliography separate for each paper in the overall proceedings. The idea is to make this easy so that we can put this together in a very short amount of time, and so we can have people submitting for, believe it or not, 2 weeks just before the conference and still have printed versions. The reason you have to follow all this. Okay, so you look here how to include graphics. You're going to see how to do that. You can see here's the name of my folder. If you have 2 folders, 3 folders, be careful to put that, and then you can put your name of the graphic. If it's a JPEG or PNG, you just have to put in that name. Otherwise you can put GIF if you have a GIF, but again, you can use that and find out. There's a pretty extensive help, so if you go in here, I'm going to recompile this and show you how this worked out, because it's a short recompile, and you're going to see now Hector Bonilla's there. You can see there's the headings. You can say Hector Bonilla, my title here. So you can see all those things. And again, he's going to go in here and blast out this example and put his stuff in. And please get rid of things you don't need here. It just gets confusing if we have to debug anything. All right, so that should be it. If you need help, you can come to the help page, and it is absolutely extensive on everything. It really is. This is a great system. Once you get to know it, you will be very happy with it, and I would never go back to Word anymore, even if I was doing a book. So I hope this has been enlightening for you, and I hope if you have any questions, please email robert@dhilster.com or bob@dhilster.com, or you can email me in the last case, but I try to hand that over to him, or also Ray Gallucci. He knows a lot about it. So thank you so much. Good luck, and see you at the conference. Oh yes, you don't have to be at the conference to publish in our proceedings, but those who will be there, hope to see you there. Vancouver 2017, don't miss it. It's a beautiful place.